Hey, what's up, motherfuckers? It's your homie The Thrill, and I haven't seen one of these yet. I might have missed it, but I wanted to do a review on Screams of 17. Um, it was a free CD that was given out to everyone who attended the Hallowicked show on October 31st. And just go track by track real quick. There was 9 tracks. Interesting enough, there was no tracks from the Insane Clown Posse. Violent J appears on one song, but aside from that, it was all other artists on this compilation CD. The intro basically uh, saying the name of the album, Screams of 17, and got some screaming, high pitched women horror flick type screaming. Um, Track 2, which is the track Violent J appears in, it's Noited, Heated, and Jelly. Um, I thought the track was alright. It's got Violent J, Light, and Ouija in it. Um, all three have like awesome verses. Noited, Heated, and Jelly. It's not my favorite track on the CD, but you know, it was still a pretty good song. Um, then track 3 is Big Hoodoo, song called Legacy. It's the only song Big Hoodoo's in, but he does make an appearance. Um, Honestly, I thought the song was alright, but um, it definitely wasn't my favorite for Big Hoodoo, but it was what I would expect from him at the same time. So I'm not too big of a fan on track 3, but I'm sure Big Hoodoo fans who are major Big Hoodoo fans would disagree. Um, Track 4, Brick in the Wall by Thug Island. We haven't heard from them in a while. Um, I really liked it. It's a remake of the Pink Floyd song, of course. Um, but I thought with Thug Island style intertwined with that song, I thought it was an excellent track. Again, not my favorite, but it's one of my top picks. Definitely one that I could listen to a few times. Um, Track 5 is by Isham, and this sounds like an older song. To be honest, like the quality, it sounds like this might be like they went into the vault of the Isham to find the song. Not sure, I can't confirm it, but it's called The Dead of Winter. Um, and I'm sure it's supposed to be The Dead of Winter, but the name of it's The Dead of Winter. Um, this was a pretty good track. It had, like I said, it had the old school sound style and all old school feel to it. So any old school Isham fans, you would love this track. You need to hear it. Track 6, they bring Misery back in the Spanish side called Psycho. The chorus part kind of resembled Dayton's family song Psycho. That's what it reminded me of, where it goes Psycho, Psycho, like Myco. So, and actually I thought it might have been Dayton Family whenever I first heard it, because when I first heard the CD I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know who sang what track, and I was like, man, is that Dayton Family? But it wasn't. It was Misery in the Spanish side, so they make an appearance. It's like ICP's going back in history and putting out some of these artists that they used to have. Track 7, Motown Rage. And it's called Hummer. I got a Hummer with a bulletproof vest. But this is a good song. It's got an old school feel to it as well. It reminds me of an old school hip hop song. It's also one of my favorite tracks on the CD. Misery, also, I'm very impressed with theirs. Um, Track 8 is Mikey Clark's Satan is Her Name. And this is an interesting song. Um, it sounds like it should have been on Natural Born Killers soundtrack. Honestly, that's what was going through my head when I heard the song. But it's a laid back type song, and you really need to check it out. It was done in great quality, good production, um, and I was also really impressed with that track as well. Now, my favorite song on the album is by Ouija. It's a solo by Ouija, and it's entitled Dead Body Man 3. Now, first of all, I don't know where Dead Body 2 or Dead Body Man 2 is. Does anybody know? um, but this is a preview of what we are to expect from Ouija as a solo artist. We are some blessed ninjas because this song is wicked. It was well written. Everything about it was just awesome, and I kind of felt like overall this album, it was a great album. I kind of feel like it was a soundtrack to a horror flick, to be honest, um, because each song has a certain element to it that could be part of the plot to a horror flick. So if you haven't checked this album out, you should check it out. Um, I will provide a link in the description that will link you to all 9 songs. 9 songs. Um, Check them out. In the comment section, let me know what you think. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Um, and of course, subscribe. Pass my page info on to your friends and have them subscribe. And you guys have a great day. And the love I have for each and every one of you cannot be matched or exceeded. And you can put that on your mama. Deuces.